Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions, lost in the wilderness of your own life? That's exactly where we find Moses. Imagine this, a former prince of Egypt, now a humble shepherd in the desolate land of Midian. He's leading his father-in-law Jethro's flock, just another day under the scorching sun, when he guides the sheep to the far side of the wilderness and comes to Horeb, the mountain of God. Suddenly, something extraordinary catches his eye. An angel of the Lord appears to him in a flame of fire, right from the middle of a bush. Now, this isn't just any fire. The bush is engulfed in flames, but it isn't burning up. Not a single leaf is singed. Moses, intrigued, thinks to himself, I have to see this incredible sight. Why isn't this bush being consumed? He turns aside, stepping off his well-trodden path to investigate. And that's when everything changes. When the Lord saw that Moses had turned to look, God called to him from the bush, Moses! Moses! A voice from the fire. Can you imagine the shock? Moses, probably trembling, replies, Here I am. Then the voice commands, Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. This isn't just a strange natural phenomenon. Moses is in the presence of the Almighty. The voice continues, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. At this, Moses hides his face, completely overwhelmed and afraid to even look at God. Then God reveals his heart. He says, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their sufferings, and I have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land to a good and broad land, a land flowing with milk and honey. God has heard the cries of the Israelites. He hasn't forgotten them in their slavery. He has a plan for their rescue. And then comes the most life-altering moment for this shepherd. God looks at Moses and says, Come, I will send you to Pharaoh, that you may bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. Moses is stunned. Him, a forgotten shepherd? A man who fled Egypt in fear? He asks the question we all ask when faced with a huge task. Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the children of Israel out of Egypt? It's a moment of pure, honest self-doubt. But God's answer isn't about who Moses is, it's about who he is. God says, But I will be with you. That's the ultimate promise. It doesn't matter who we are. It matters that God is with us. As a sign, God tells him, When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you shall serve God on this mountain. Moses is still wrestling with this. He thinks practically. Okay, if I go to the Israelites and say, The God of your fathers has sent me, and they ask me, What is his name? What should I tell them? He needs something concrete, an identity for this powerful God. God's reply is one of the most profound statements in all of Scripture. God said to Moses, I am who I am. He continues, Say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. No, God is the self-existent one, the eternal, unchanging presence. He is not defined by anything or anyone. He simply is. He then instructs Moses to tell them, The Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever. God then lays out the entire plan. Moses is to gather the elders of Israel, tell them everything, and they will listen. Together, they will go to the king of Egypt and request a 3-day journey into the wilderness to worship. God already knows Pharaoh's heart, though. He tells Moses, I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless compelled by a mighty hand. But God has that covered too. So I will stretch out my hand and strike Egypt with all my wonders that I will do in it. After that, he will let you go. And not only will they be freed, but they won't leave empty-handed. God promises they will find favor with the Egyptians, and they will leave with articles of silver, gold, and clothing. The very people who enslaved them will give them riches. From a simple shepherd on a forgotten mountain to the chosen deliverer of a nation, Moses' life was forever changed by a bush that burned but was not consumed. It's a powerful reminder that God often meets us in our ordinary, everyday lives, and He can use anyone, no matter how inadequate they feel, to accomplish His extraordinary purposes. Thanks for joining me for this incredible story. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. See you next time.